Welcome, United fans. My name is Mohit, and today I'll be taking you through the two games of Manchester United which happened in the previous week, which is the Europa League first game between Manchester United and Twente, and the second is the Premier League game number 6 between Manchester United and Tottenham. I know both those matches were very disappointing for us, and we are on a string of poor results, poor run of results in the recent games. And yeah, I know the sentiments of the fans of Manchester United, what we are going through right now. And yeah, I'll cover the same in this video, so stay tuned. So yeah, the first game we'll be talking about today is the Europa League game number one for the United in this European season, which was against Twente at home, and the result was 1-all. Sadly, the result was 1-all, I can say, because there was one specific player involved in both of those goals, which was Christian Eriksen. I'll get into that later in this part. So Eriksen scored the goal for us in the 35th or 36th minute, which was slightly a shot which he took from near the border of the box, the penalty box, and it was a really good goal. He hit it with an angle or so from the left side of the goal, and it was a really good goal to see. And with that, me including, thought that we might be on a run of good fixtures because 20 was a bit of a weaker team if you compare it to the name of United. And yeah, it looked pretty much like it most of the game until the goal was scored. And after that, there were some issues as well, which I'll come to it later. Since it was the first game of the European season for us, and it ended in a surprising draw. Uh, to be honest, we looked good in this game, and a draw wasn't expected at all. It was expected that we would win the game. I saw the game for most part of it, and I felt like we might get it done today, and we might get those 3 points and get a European campaign started, as well as uh, start a run of winning fixtures. But that unfortunately didn't happen. So we'll come to the stats of the game. United had 57% possession of the game. Again, the game being dominated by United possession wise. We had a total of 1.37 expected goals. We hit a total of 19 shots on 20's goal on target, out of which 5 were on target, and we created zero big chances. So that is one of the biggest points in the game, that no big chances were created from our side. And if you look at the stats, the other team created two big chances compared to us. So the stats should have been reversed, but no big chances were created, and the goal which we scored was actually not a big chance. It was a normal chance. The players were passing to each other, and a play was going on. And in between that, Eriksen hit that shot into the goal. Actually, if you see, that was a great goal for him, for us. And yeah, coming back to the picture, the Twente was Ten Hag's boyhood club, which he played for when he had a career as a player. And this game was the third game for us, the third tournament which we played within a week span, starting from Barnsley, which was the Carabao Cup. After that, we played Crystal Palace, and we played 20 later in the last week. So it was a pretty hectic schedule, if you can see, because we played Crystal Palace on Saturday or Sunday, I think. Before that, we played against Barnsley in the midweek, and this game again in the midweek. And the game to be followed is Tottenham on Sunday. So it was a pretty hectic week for us, and the proper start of a season, because all the tournaments start simultaneously. So it will be a big big season ahead for us, looking at the current scenario. And as I mentioned, Eriksen was involved in both of those goals against in the game against Twente, as he scored the goal in the first half, and in the second half, he was again involved in the process of goal scoring for Twente, because it was it was a silly loss of possession for an experienced player like Eriksen. This type of mistake is actually a rookie mistake if you see, because a player of his quality is not expected to make such mistakes. Maybe there was a lack of communication, or maybe he wasn't aware of the players around him. I don't know what the issue was, but if you remember that, that was a pretty silly way to lose the ball. If an academy player or so loses the ball uh, in that manner, we can say that we can give him a benefit of doubt. But a player like Eriksen, an experienced player like Eriksen, himself committing such kind of mistakes on the field is actually not acceptable. And yes, again, after scoring the goal, we tend to just lose our focus or concentration for some reason, and the other team starts attacking on our goal, and that makes it a bit difficult. Our defense also becomes shabby. We start to lose possession, and there are many issues come up. So we'll get into that part towards the end of the video. So yeah, this was all from the 20 game, and with that result, United finished started the European campaign on the 13th position in the Europa League table, which is a new format which has been started since this season. So there won't be group stages or such. I mean, there will be group stages, but there will be just one table out of which the teams will be further divided into the next rounds. So yeah, so next I'm going to talk about game number six, which was played last Sunday, g- and the match was between Manchester United and Tottenham at Old Trafford, which was game number six for us in the Premier League, and the result was United nil and Tottenham 3. They absolutely demolished is a word which I can use, and there are many other adjectives to be used, but I'll start with the word demolished, because if you see the stats, United had only 39% of the possession in the game. So you can understand what happened in the game. We all saw the game, and right from the start, it was not it was not looking good, and they were totally onto us since the very first minute, and they were always in that attacking phase, because I think everybody knows since the past couple of seasons that if we put United defense and United midfield under pressure, we are going to always win the game. And yes, we'll we'll come to that part later on. So a total expected goals of 0.96, which is, if you round off, comes to one goal, which was expected from us and we didn't score. And total shots on target. So even with 39% of the possession which we had a total of 11 shots on Tottenham goal, out of which two were on target. And again that issue is we didn't create any big chance. So second game in a row, which we failed to we failed to create a big chance. And actually, I'm losing words right now, because there is nothing much to talk about actually, because these type of performances will leave you speechless, and you won't have anything to talk about, because it is really embarrassing to see, because you're playing at home, and I know Tottenham is a good team, but they also struggled up until this point, until the game against United. And yeah, they were playing good. Even United was playing good, but the results weren't going our way. Same was happening with Tottenham, but they took the chance against United and they succeeded, and they embarrassed us at home, which is never a good sign. because a home is meant to be a strong point of any team. No matter only not just only football, but any sport. If you go any team sport, if you see, the home is always should be a dominating place for the home team and not for the opposition. So yeah, again for this video, I'll be also sharing Tottenham stats because they are very interesting. Uh, so the Tottenham stats are they had 61% of the possession. They had 4.59 expected goals, out of which they scored only three. I mean, we are lucky didn't let them score two more. But yeah, they could have scored two more and made it more miserable for us. And they had a total of 24 shots on target, which is double of us, what we had. They had a total 10 shots on target, which is five times of which we had. And they had total nine big chances created, out of which they converted three into goals. So you can see the difference of play. Uh, I mean, I have no words right now. Also, one point in that game was Bruno was given a red card, but I felt it was a bit harsh on his point because, to be fair, he slipped. He was anyways going for a tackle to stop Madison. I think it was Madison, and anyways he was going for that tackle, as I mentioned, and just the only drawback for him was that his other leg slipped, and the leg which he was going for the tackle with, it struck very high towards the knee, and hence referee gave it a red. But I think that went to VAR, but I don't know how, but VAR also cleared it for a red card because it was really harsh if you see, because it was not a deliberate attempt to for a high boot, but under the circumstances that is slipped, the referee should have considered, even the VAR should have considered, the VAR team should have considered. I don't know what the issue was there. Maybe it was because it was United and they wanted to just push us down the table or something. I know there are these type of opinions on the internet, which I just mentioned, but I don't know what the decision was based on. But yes, later on, United appealed the red card after the game, and it was successful. And Bruno will not be facing the ban because of the red card, but he will be cleared to play the next game. So with that embarrassing game done, United are 13th in the points table with 7 points. In 6 games, we have total 2 wins, one draw, which was against Palace. Uh, 2 wins one against Fulham and the other against Southampton, and 3 losses coming against Brighton, as always, troubling us since the past 2 seasons. Liverpool, again, troubling us from the past 2 seasons, and Tottenham this game. So, yeah, we need to work a lot on everything which is happening, and we also have a goal difference of -3. So I think United has just scored uh, 5 goals, I guess, 4 or 5 goals only in this season in the Premier League, which is absolutely bad for from United's perspective, because we have done signings and everything. We have brought in Rasmus Højlund in the previous season. We have Joshua Zirkzee this season. Also in defense, we have Mazraoui, which was brought in this season. Dillet, who was bought in this season. We have Lisandro Martinez, who is playing with us for the past couple of seasons. So we have spent a lot of money on players. We have Onana as well as our goalkeeper after De Gea. Uh, to be fair, De Gea, looking at the situation, Onana is doing really well in this season, but I still feel that De Gea is missed at United. because he was one of the best goalkeepers for us. He was like a wall for us in the goal in the defense. Just one poor season which he had a couple of seasons ago, but in the last season for De Gea with us, before Onana joined, that season was also really good for him. Good for yeah, good for him. The past couple of seasons before Onana, and looking past De Gea was a really big decision which United took, because he really wanted to stay at the club. He was attached to the club. The fans were also behind him, and yeah, I don't know know what happened with that decision. So let's keep it to that because we don't really know. And yeah, what else can I say? Really bad performance, bad string of performances we are having. Uh, oh, we saw Mason Mount coming in once Bruno saw the red, and again, I think at the end, towards the end of the game, he again got injured, and he will be out for some time once again. And I really am, I'm not, I'm actually lost for words. I'm sorry. So the next game which United will be playing, which will be against Porto, Europa League second game for us, and it's an away game for us, which is on 4th October, 12:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So yes, we'll be looking forward to it. And I know I also mentioned in one of the videos about the Europa League fixtures, which I posted a couple of, I think a month ago or so, when the fixtures were announced, that Porto will be one of the teams which will be challenging us in this season in the Europa League. But we also faced challenged by Twente, which was not really good. And I think Ten Hag was a little bit sympathetic towards Twente, because he still had those memories from Twente, as it was his boyhood club and everything. But I think that is part and parcel of the game, and he should have kept that in mind. I feel if one of those were the factors in the tactics or anything. But yeah, I think we'll have to, Ten Hag and the management will have to look into the matters again. What's going wrong with us? Because we have, as I mentioned, we have all the signings done. We have the players which Ten Hag needed. Ineos has bought them as well this time, and yeah, and Ten Hag was given everything. Like as I mentioned, the players, everything. But still, we are not able to get any kind of results from it. So that is making the lives of everybody difficult. The players, the manager, the staff, us fans. Sorry for that. Us fans as well. I know I'm angry, but yes. To continue, yeah, as I mentioned, even the fans are very agitated, and I don't know what will happen. So yeah, that's it for this video. I think the sentiment is the same for myself and for every United fan out there, that our club is not doing good. Anyways, for that matter, be it anything, the style of play or any, but yeah, I think I'll keep it for some other day. Uh, Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my cricket videos which I've added on my channel. So subscribing to my channel will give me a lot of motivation. And if you comment and like on my videos as well, that will make my video reach to a larger audience, a wider audience, because since being a small YouTuber right now, a content creator right now, I'll get that motivation from those likes and comments and the subscribes which you all do. Because I've seen the stats as well in the channel. Many of the viewers watching this video are not subscribed. So please do subscribe to my channel and share my videos as well, as far as you can, because that will help me grow. And do watch my videos till the end. I know these kind of I am starting out right now as a content creator, and I have many things to learn uh, to make the videos more interesting. But yeah, I just want you guys to watch my videos till the end. That will give me motivation to create more videos. And yeah, do not forget to again, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also mention in the comments below that what are your views about United in this season, all which is happening. What improvement should be needed? Should there be a management change? Should Ten Hag stay? Everything, anything which you have in mind, do comment below. Also, do comment on my cricket videos, which I have been making with my friend. So we'll get some ideas from you as well about what other content you need us to make. So yeah, that's it from this one, and thank you guys for watching.